BlackSilkGoth, and I'm here to talk to you about an upcoming project that I've been planning since probably before Halloween, and I wanted to share it with you all. I was hesitant in October. It was supposed to originally be released in October, and I did not release it. And it's because it wasn't planned properly, and I thought you guys deserved something that I planned out properly and wasn't forced. So I finally have the script written out, and let me just say I have a whole new appreciation for indie film writers and directors, because it's not as easy. Like, people think you could just toss out this stuff. I mean, it might be that way for some people, but it was definitely difficult for me, and then just one day it just hit me just like that. I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. So, brief history about me as with my acting stuff, and also for my writing. I've been writing since a child, and it's always been a part of me. I'm unpublished. I haven't had anything published. I posted a few things here and there online like a few years ago. People enjoyed it. The select few people who have read a lot of my work enjoy my stories and stuff like that. So this is actually my first time writing the script. It was a little script. It's really simple, and so I'm just letting you guys know what I'm posting out isn't something that's super professional. It's something that I did all by myself. I'm acting in it, obviously, and it's just me. And of course I'm doing all the editing, so I have the role of everybody in one, so it's going to take a while to come out. But at least I'm having this video so you guys can know that I am going to post it out. I do plan to have it out. It's in the works. It's processing pretty much. So with my history with writing, it's mostly been like stories, short stories, poems, not screenplay. And this one I had writer's block. I've had writer's block for the past few years, and honestly this is the newest thing I've written in a long time. So I'm actually proud of myself that I actually even came up with this idea, and this is my first time with the horror genre. Well, not technically, no. My other previous genres were kind of like darkly inclined, horror-ish fantasy, but this is just straight up horror, maybe a bit of a psychological element to it. I don't know. That's up for you to decide. And also, horror has always been my favorite genre. Of course, I'm going to put my all into it. As far as my acting history, the only things that I've done over the past few years in the beginning was a little bit of acting with my first video interview, and I was supposed to be a vampire, and I did another one for myself when I was kind of technically supposed to be a vampire in a cemetery, and other stuff has been promo stuff. I did do an emotion range, which is not posted on my YouTube. That's for acting or casting only. And I also did something that was really short, an emotional range, a smaller emotional range. It was more happiness and sadness. It's called Reflects, if you guys want to check that out. And I decided after that point that I wanted to do more. So my experience with the acting scene now is I'm networking with a lot more actors and directors in the indie film industry, and I had watched a few of their things. I follow some of their things on YouTube and not so much Instagram, but definitely on Facebook, and I enjoy watching what people put out, and I put my honest input, and I enjoy talking, and I like watching people convey stories. And also I really like movie reviewers. I know some of them can be harsh, and a lot of people will kind of like, you know, have a hard time with criticism, but I do appreciate criticism and watching it, and learn quite a bit from just watching the kind of stuff they critique and everything. And I do believe that's really important with anything, you know, having proper constructive criticism so you can do better. So anyway, my experience with the acting this year is I had a lead role this year. The whole thing just fell through. I don't know if it was just because I there was miscommunication, but I think it's very, very important to have communication with that kind of thing. And so there was an issue with one of the actors, which I think is unprofessional. Honestly, I probably mentioned it somewhere briefly on my page, but I'm not going to go into that. This is more about what I'm doing. Just saying that this bad experience that I had actually inspired and pushed me to go do something on my own. And I'm hoping eventually, I'm not going to say what it is, but I have been planning other things, and I'm hoping eventually within the next 2 to 3 years, I can pursue those other things with the film industry. This doesn't mean I have forsaken modeling, which modeling is fun sometimes. I started doing it again this year as well, but there's other things I want to do. So I'm just like, I'm not one-dimensional like that. I like doing other things. So anyway, if you all are like, you know, amateur actors and film directors or indie film directors, I love to see your work. I like reviewing everybody's work. You can leave a link down in the comments below. I'm not sure if YouTube still allows people to have links posted. It is not marked as spam or not, but definitely try there. And if it doesn't work, you can always email me, and I have my email probably posted down in the description. And just let me see your work, and I'm interested. And if you're interested in working with me, mostly as a director, I'm not sure about actors yet, but hold on to that thought. I don't know yet. So I'm not going to say that's out the window with networking with other actors, but just saying, just not yet. Just contact me, but just, yeah. So thanks for watching, Silkies. I hope you enjoyed the indie short that I bring up. And stay tuned, like and subscribe for more videos.